Good evening, everybody. Hello, hello. Hope you're all doing well. It is Tuesday, November 21st, 2023. And if you can believe it, it's Silent Hill Ascension Day 22. It is Tuesday, my dudes. What's up, Tiny Wolf? Switch over here. Get chat on there. Yo, what's up, Sonic the Hedgehog? Still here to be an Ava truther. Ava. I say her name differently every single time. We'll just call her by her full name. Neon Genesis Evangelion. What's up, Twerkit? Play with me. Yeah, Blight Fetish. I can't wait for today's Blight Fetish episode. I can't wait to figure out which one of these characters has a Blight Fetish. I bet it's Barbara. $10 bonus points to anyone who can actually tell me who Barbara is. Are we going to get a cameo from the Blight from Dead by Daylight? I hope so.
I'm a police officer from Brams, the next town over.
I certainly hope so. That one lady who was like, sacrifice your child. Correct. Ding, ding, ding. Hey, what's up, Nora? Welcome back. Thank you so much for the 20 months. Very much appreciate it. Thank you so much. And the message, oh yeah, blight me daddy. Thanks, I hate it. Maybe someone will say it in today's episode. Thank you for the 20 months, Nora. It's incredible how every character in this is somehow the worst character. Except for Blood Mage Drug Dealer, played by Tassadul. I just want a whole spin-off about drug dealer blood collector. I don't give a shit about anything else going on in the story, but that character's at least somewhat interesting. Like, even if it wasn't Tassadul, it's a huge plus that it's Tassadul. But even if it wasn't, that is still the most interesting character. You do like the spell Blight? It's quite fun. Yeah, the D&D 5e. Is that a spell? Yes, spell. I'm thinking of the other thing, the paladin ability. Smite. Smite and blight. Blight the smite. It be pouring outside? Yeah, we've got some terrible weather going on. This lovely mid-November thunderstorm. So, internet might give up. My power could go out. Anything could happen. We'll see. Hey, Christophonics, Minimoto Dragon, Chucking Dice, Tassadul, the Legend, hello. Alucard, what's up? Gadius, hello. Phantom Cigar, Dog Hug, Hey, Sombrolo. Yo, what's up, Red Eye? Things you could learn from your internet. Give up. Ascension isn't worth it. You know, let's talk about that for a moment. Let's talk about giving up on Silent Hill Ascension. So there was a recent interview with a developer who was part of DJ2 Entertainment, who were originally part of the production side of things for Silent Hill Ascension. And a few of the DJ2 people wound up moving over to GenVid and are still working on the project, like Stephen Bugai, the chief creative officer, and his two children, who play Orson Johansson and Faith Hernandez. But there's a lot of people from DJ2 who kind of got absorbed into GenVid, I guess, and are still now working with GenVid. But anyway, one of the producers, Jeremy Coman, actually did an interview with a YouTuber. I'm trying to pull up everything so that I get all of my info correct here. So a YouTuber by the name of Big Iron Riot did an interview recently with one of Silent Hill Ascension's producers on the DJ2 side, named Jeremy Coman. And it was an interesting interview. Like, the times where they did talk about stuff with Ascension was good. I wish we could have gotten a little bit more insight, but obviously, like, from his standpoint as a producer, there's only so many things he worked with directly that he can really kind of talk about. And at the very least, he was able to give his opinions and said that, like, the way that certain things wound up being on release was not what he envisioned, what he thought it would be, and he was, like, disappointed in the quality of certain aspects of Ascension. So that's even coming from the production, you know, somebody who was on the production side of things early on. And he spent a lot of the interview kind of talking about other projects that he worked on, one of which was Stranger Things. He was involved with the development of, on the production side of Stranger Things throughout most of those seasons, which, like, I'm a fan of Stranger Things. It kind of dropped off for me as it went on. Like, I really liked season 1, and then season 2 was, like, not as good. Season 3 was not as good, so on. But I still liked Stranger Things for what it was. I thought it was interesting. I like the Stranger Things stuff in Dead by Daylight. So the fact that he was somebody who worked on that, I was like, hey, respect. Like, I get it. Not everything you work on is Silent Hill Ascension. But then as I started doing a little bit more digging after watching the interview, which, again, shout outs to Big Iron Riot on YouTube for making this interview happen. And he also puts out a lot of other Silent Hill Ascension related content. So if you want to check out Big Iron Riot, definitely look him up. And Jeremy Coman, as I was going through and looking at some of the things, I realized he had left a comment under one of my Ascension videos. So underneath one of my Ascension videos, Jeremy wrote, "As someone who had a hand in the project originally, I find it very cathartic to view. However, I am absolutely gobsmacked that after all this work, This is the quality of post and pre-show that GenVid accepts to run. I would expect this level of quality from an intro to media course from high schoolers. Now, I mean, obviously there's a lot of other things with Silent Hill Ascension I think you can be critical about, but the fact that even the producer is like, what's up with these pre-shows and post-shows being such low quality? So in Big Iron Riot's interview with Jeremy, he asked Jeremy if he watches Ascension, like if he interacts with Ascension. And he said that he does sometimes, but mostly what he does is he likes watching other streamers play Ascension and experience Ascension, because he can see how their chat reacts to things, and you get more of an idea of the community aspect behind it. So he doesn't specify what streamers he watches in Big Iron Riot's video, but judging from the comment underneath one of my Ascension videos, thanks for watching, Jeremy. I hope you've been enjoying it. I hope you've been enjoying watching a whole community of extremely passionate Silent Hill fans absolutely tear apart something that I'm sure probably at some point had good intentions behind it, but unfortunately just kind of came out as a train wreck. And I've kind of summed up my feelings on Ascension as a whole. I think the concept is not the worst thing in the world. The idea of a story that the community changes, and having all these little interactive elements of it, kind of a blend of TV show, video game type of thing. I don't think that concept is necessarily the worst thing. I just don't think it's a good format for what Silent Hill typically is, or what a lot of fans perceive Silent Hill to be. Yeah, we sure are. We're really passionate about this. I mean, I am. Not Ascension specifically, but Silent Hill. Silent Hill as a whole. Absolutely, I am passionate about Silent Hill. It's just a shame that this is what we have to show for it, is stuff like Ascension, especially after such a long time of not having anything. But still, shout outs to Jeremy Coman for being, like, at least from the interviews and stuff, a reasonable person, and answering a lot of Big Iron Riot's questions and stuff. That was really cool to interact with the community and do some interviews and things like that. Because I doubt there's many people, not just from the production side, but I think any aspect of it, I doubt there's too many people who would want to risk delving into the community of Silent Hill fans after all the backlash that Silent Hill Ascension has gotten. Not too many people would agree to those kind of interviews. So, like I said, props to Jeremy Coman for being cool about it, and props to Big Iron Riot for making that interview happen. Yo, Harkit, welcome back. Harkit Stark, thank you so much. The full year, the 12 months, thank you. Thank you. Hope you've been doing well. Nub's famous. One of the guys who helped make Stranger Things watched me shit on something he helped produce. What an exciting time to be alive. Oh, I still have not fixed those alerts. Good to know. I sat here and thought I changed that, and for some reason they're not updating. Yami, thank you for the bit. Daily scam points influx. Also, gosh, no, I can't believe you can't do this every day of every hour and just in it for the clout. Sick. We're not going to get into that. I know what you're referencing. People who in the Discord know what you mean. Thank you for the bit. And your bonus scam points. Thank you for manipulating things as a moderator and keeping it all true to the spirit of scam points. You worked on the VFX team for Stranger Things? Chucking dice? Did you really? How many people here worked on Stranger Things? Let me know in chat. Love me some Stranger Things. All of us. It's like a staff reunion. Jeremy's here. Chuck is here. Season 4 VFX coordinator. That's awesome. Sonic the Hedgehog is literally Millie Bobby Brown. Wow. Here, Ruby. I knew it. I mean, that's cool, Chuck. If you're not just yanking my chain, that is pretty cool. Is it sick or psych? Psych is just joking. Sick is quoting something directly that's grammatically incorrect. Yeah. Again, I know what that's a reference to. Credited as Clyde Kim. I'll take your word on it. I look up stuff on IMDb a lot. But that's awesome. Did you work with Jeremy? Did you know Jeremy Coleman? He mentions a lot of the things that he did on Stranger Things and apparently acted as more of like a production role. But in the actual credits, I think he's listed as like editing department or something like that. Mostly worked with post, wasn't on set. Makes sense. I mean, VFX will be a whole separate department and everything from a lot of the actual on-set stuff. Chat, we should make accounts. All Nub Zombie and a number. Click on stuff for free IP and buy cameo tickets. No, because then they get what they want. They get people making accounts, and that gives them numbers that they can show Konami and say, look, people like this. Let's make 10 more. Let's make 10 more seasons of this. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't make more accounts. Don't give them any money. They shortened the contest window? Oh shit, I haven't even looked. Oh, this updated. This updated again. Appearing tomorrow. 4 total cameo prizes. Ends in an hour. 718 entries. And I have none for this. Well, shit, I've got 5.3. What'll that give me? 8 tickets? Give it to me. Crap, I didn't think about that. Should I stop making accounts for cameos? I cannot tell anyone what to do with your time and or money. Like, that's the nature of, you know, having your own personal freedoms. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Me personally, I'm not a fan of Silent Hill Ascension, and I would recommend not engaging with it if possible. because that's the only thing that Konami higher ups are going to look at are raw numbers at the end of the day. They're not going to look at individual comments and feedback or anything like that. They're going to look at numbers. They're going to look at how much money did this make, how much money went into it, and what level of engagement there was based on active users. So the worse those numbers look, the more likely it is that we don't get more predatory, microtransaction-y battle passes for slapped together low quality TV shows. We do not want more of that. So the only way to affect that, if you want to influence the canon of your actual reality, companies pay attention when you spend or don't spend money, or you spend or don't spend time engaging with their things. And by not engaging, you incentivize them to change things. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse, but at the very least, you can let it be known that something is unsatisfactory and that you don't want more of it. And going back to that topic earlier, I mentioned before I kind of started talking about the Jeremy Cohen interview and everything else. One other thing that Jeremy Cohen had mentioned during that interview was that there's a lot of negative feedback and a lot of stuff towards Silent Hill Ascension, and some of which he agrees with and feels is like justified. But on the other hand, he also says, like, if you're dissatisfied with something, just don't watch it. You know, if you don't like the show, don't watch it. If you don't like Ascension, don't interact with it. And I'm recommending the same thing. And part of me wonders if it's worth it, even for the sake of archival. Like, part of me as a Silent Hill fan and completionist, and I guess historian in some ways, wants to archive everything about this, like, to the best of my ability, which is why initially I wanted to do it every day. But the experience has been so bad that, you know, I'm already talking about doing it maybe just once a week after the end of this month and from December forward. And part of me wants to just drop it all together, because I influence those numbers as well. And the thing is, like, you could argue that, you know, I stream this, and a lot of, you know, sure, I stream it, sure, I invest time into it, sure, I've invested 20 of Yami's dollars into it, but, you know, a few thousand people have seen it and watched these episodes between Twitch and YouTube, and that's how many people who might not interact with it because of what they've seen, might not spend that money that they otherwise would have. So it's like, is it better for me to continue engaging with it, or should I do what Jeremy Cohen suggested and just stop interacting with it because I don't like it? Like, I'm a big Silent Hill fan. I've sort of made a living on Twitch being a Silent Hill know-it-all for many years now. But is it worth it to continue engaging with Ascension? I'm genuinely on the fence. I don't know. Eldrazi-kun, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Thank you. Very much appreciate the 15 months. Thank you so much for that support. twerk it. You said, well, you get money off of it. So, I mean, I don't. I get money off of streaming. Like, I get money off of being here. It doesn't have to be Ascension. The audience and the community here doesn't revolve around Ascension. Like, I could spend just as much time per day, per week, playing Silent Hill 1 through 4, doing story playthroughs, doing speed runs, and it would probably be better. It would probably be better for the channel. It would probably be more enjoyable for most of the community here, rather than watching me go through this every day. I'm sure a lot of people also enjoy just kind of seeing this train wreck continue to unfold. And there's a part of me that still like wants to follow it out of that morbid curiosity, but at the same time, I just don't want I don't want it anymore. Especially not for another 7, 8, 9 months. It's fun to get together and collectively judge something. You like interacting with it through here, but if you don't like it and you're not having fun, I would respect your decision to drop it. But I have to say it's much more fun to interact with it through here. I'm not having fun with Ascension. I'm having fun picking it apart with you guys. Like, I'm having fun putting together silly shitpost ideas with my friend Hirimi to like make fun of it and make fun of GenVid, and you know, that is where the entertainment and the fun has been coming from for me, not Ascension itself. And I don't know, it feels like a lot of the time and effort put into shitposting and laughing at Ascension is effort that could also be put into making story playthroughs of the other games, or, you know, improving at speed runs, or just playing some other games and things that I've been meaning to play. There's new horror games out, and there's a lot of stuff that I still haven't played that I've been meaning to get to. So I don't know. This should be exposed for what it is. And that's the other thing, is there's not really a whole lot of people who are covering Ascension as much as I am. Bakba Soup was keeping up for a little bit, but I think after a couple of weeks, like, he hasn't streamed it in a while now. He's gone back to kind of his usual stuff. So even a lot of the other streamers who were keeping up with it, even as kind of like a joke, have started moving on. Because it's like, yeah, how long, how much more, how many days can you really go on continuing to be like, yep, here we are again. This is day 22. And the microtransactions are still bad. The minigames are still bad. The show is still poorly animated and poorly acted. It's still the same stuff that we've kind of been poking fun at for the last 21 days, 22 days, whatever. Like, even trolls and people, you know, watching it to make fun of it. At this point, even we're getting tired. And that's the thing. It's like, I feel like it gets to that point where it's not worth it anymore. Like, people just ultimately don't care. How many different ways can you say something is bad? Meep. I hope Citizen Dildo's okay. Oh, autoplay bullshit. What's the story so far? I've got an in-depth recap that I do every Saturday. Center Keys. That's up on my YouTube channel. If you want to know what the story is so far. I mean, I could probably do a really quick general summary. Just because there's not much. The stuff that they do tell you about, they don't give you any context about it. They'll just mention something and never explain it. But the general idea of it is there's a location in. They give us 5 minutes per week, right? No, it's 5 minutes per day, which adds up to about an hour-long episode per week. And we're currently on week number 3. So there's about 3 hours worth of show already. Real general summary. There's 2 locations. There's Hope's Junction in Pennsylvania, and there's Stildalen in Norway. In Hope's Junction, there's a cult called the Foundation. A girl dies during a ritual, and the story is just following the members of that cult and the family, specifically the brother of that woman who died. And then meanwhile in Norway, there's a family called the Johansen family. For some reason, everyone in this village hates their family, but we still don't know why. And the matriarch of the Johansen family, Ingrid Johansen, died under somewhat mysterious circumstances. So there's an investigation going on around what happened there, while monsters and weird shit starts popping up all around the Johansen family farm. And that's it. That's pretty much it. That's everything that's happened in a nutshell. Because once you start getting into the details beyond that, it's a lot of stuff that's not explained. Like, something happened between Rachel and Toby in the past to make them hate each other, but we don't know what. Something happened at the old mill with Toby, but we still don't know what happened with that. Something happened. We don't know if Ava is real in the Johansen family. We don't know what Astrid is seeing. What's going on with Orson? What happened to Ingrid's body? Like, what is a withering? All of these things beyond that general summary that I just gave, there's other plot points happening, but we don't have any context. We don't know what they are or what's happening or what their significance is. And we're supposed to make choices on this shit. That's the biggest flaw in this whole format. Is how are you supposed to make these choices where you're shaping these characters and the story when you don't have any context or feelings towards these characters one way or another? You don't know enough about them to make the choices, and you don't have enough context in the story for the choices that you make. And then even once a choice goes through, you don't know how it will go through. Like, there was a choice in the past where it was like, oh, a redemption thing where you tell the character Rachel to apologize to Toby for ruining his life. And a lot of people chose that, presuming, that she would give like a heartfelt apology, for example. And instead, she was super sarcastic about it and made Toby hate her even more. So it's like, why fucking bother with the choice then? It's almost 2 a.m. here. Time to pick some berries. Good luck. Stay off the Johansen family farm. I know there's a really nice patch of elderberries or whatever the fuck he said is out there. But those Johansens are crazy. They'll fucking shoot you if you touch their berries. Can you show the fishing? Sure. Hopefully we get some new fishing levels. Because I've already 3-starred this. So I can't get any rewards for doing it. But here you go. Here's fishing. It's pretty great, isn't it? New minigame. It's fishing. Look at that realism. Is that a pun? Is that a fishing pun? That realism? Because like a fishing reel? Epic fish. Since when is there fishing? This is the newest minigame. It just got added yesterday. Epic fish. So there you go. There's fishing. Everyone comments on the bobber being oversized, but you know why that is, right? Because they expect 99% of the people interacting with this to be doing it on their cell phones. So they got to make it nice and big so that your big fat fingers can touch it on the screen. I mean, my big fat fingers. But yeah, fishing. The next game added is the berry picking game on the Johansson farm. Oh, it's gonna be sick. I can't wait to pick some berries. Can you imagine? If it's like full on Animal Crossing? Running around trying to pick berries and not get shot by Carl Johansson. Shake the bush, get bees. More like Neopets? Yeah. Nah, even that's way... Neopets had better stuff to do than this. Don't bring Neopets down to Ascension's level. Neopets, Gaia Online, they had some legit minigames. They had some legit, like, built-in browser games and stuff. That's the thing. The Ascension stuff, it's just boring. It's just boring. Like, it doesn't take much to make a good matching game like this. If you have some good sound effects, if you have some good music, if you have some like eye-catching little visuals for combos and fun little power-ups and things, this would be fine. As a little tired, it's still terrible for Silent Hill, but it would at least be better than this. You know? That's the thing, is like, with a little bit of effort, these could at least be decent little mobile games. If this was a decent little mobile game collection, and if it was free, if this was not part of a $20 season pass to access all of it. If all of this was free and this was just like a little mobile game collection as part of Silent Hill Ascension, and the games were actually, you know, slightly decent, not mind-blowing, not great, but if you're gonna copy, you know, shit like this Bejeweled and Candy Crush, at least copy it well. Like, don't be lazy about it. And this is just lazy. Like, make it fun. Same thing for stuff like Hashi. Like Hashi, I completely revised my opinion on Hashi. I hated this one. This was one of my lowest tiered mini games. I would bump Hashi back up just after discovering that you can undo lines. But you're still just fucking connecting lines. Like, there's a little bit of a number game to it, but all you're doing is connecting lines. Like, this sucks. And then look at the visual of it. It's just like this blank ass background, blank ass little pieces. Like, put some effort into it. Make it Silent Hill-y. Make it scary. Make it involved somehow. Like, put some visual effects there. Put something there. Make it fashion. But that's the thing, is like, it's everything about this, even if it's not a scam, and even if it's not, you know, whatever people assume it to be the worst, like, giving it the biggest benefit of the doubt, Silent Hill Ascension is still just lazy, dude. The animations, the voice acting, the puzzles, everything just feels so slapped together. There's so little effort. There's so little polish. There's no polish. There is no polish. It's just, it feels so slapped together and so lazy. And it's so disrespectful to people who have been fans of this franchise for any amount of time. To be like, here you go, first new Silent Hill thing in almost 11 years. The whole story feels like it not only was written with ChatGPT, but they didn't even proofread or revise anything. Funny enough, so I mentioned the Jeremy Cohen interview. Big Iron Riot actually asked about AI, and Jeremy didn't like confirm it or deny it. Jeremy basically said, I wasn't on that end of the creation process, so he didn't know personally, but he was well aware of, you know, AI being used by companies to get around, you know, having to re-record with voice actors and things like that. So he's like, yeah, I'm aware that that's a process that some people do. But he mentions he wasn't on that end of the development process for Ascension, so he doesn't know if they did it. He doesn't think they did because just there are credited voice actors and everything, but yeah, it's hard to tell if that's like, I think he legitimately just doesn't know. I think he's a producer who made a lot of other things happen sort of further up the line, kind of being a middleman between different companies and everything like that, since you have GenVid, Senscape, DJ2, Behavior, you know, Bad Robot, all working on this one thing. So I'm sure producers like Jeremy had their hands full just trying to make all of those connections work between all these different studios that are all over the world. But yeah, it's just kind of funny that that was the answer when he brought up the AI stuff. But yeah, Some companies do that these days, but I don't know. Wait, is that real, Sinistar? Is that not a joke? Big Iron Riot 7 hours ago due to legal circumstances outside of my control. Riot interviews a producer and discusses Ascension has been removed. I will get to the bottom of this and keep you all posted. It's in his community tab. They took the video down. Oh no. Run, Jeremy. Get out of the house. Jacob is watching. He's coming for us all. A withering is approaching. Damn. So the video got taken. There wasn't even anything that, like, he didn't say anything like controversial, or I watched the whole thing, part 1 and part 2. It's not like he gave anything away that would breach like an NDA or anything like that. That's crazy. Why would that get pulled down? Well, I'm curious to see how that unfolds. Konami is shit. Let's face it, if Konami wanted to take down videos of people being critical about Ascension, my channel would have been nuked fucking weeks ago. The only difference is that somebody who actually worked on it was in that video. So maybe they're trying to take it down on like an NDA thing. But again, he didn't talk about anything that was like secret insider info or anything like that. And he didn't even say anything that negative about Ascension. Well, I guess we'll see how that unfolds. But it's time for Silent Hill Ascension, baby. It's time to figure out who's got a blight fetish. Any blight fetishers in chat? Not allowed to say. All right. Dude, I hate how mute never works correctly anymore.
What is this?
I did what you wanted. Now you're gonna give me what I want, and then I'm done. I can't take this shit anymore.
A blight fetish.
Oh, and Toby has the fetish.
Hey! Did you hear me? I want Rachel's ass dragged in here, and I want her to pay for what she did to Joy.
Rachel will be dealt with. I promise.
No.
Ooh.
No more of your cryptic bullshit, Xavier. This happens today. Now.
Toby. have
Evil
you ever
dies
wondered
tonight.
Why your life turned out the way it has? Your sister. She had a hard life too, didn't she? And those people you worked with at the steel mill? The ones you got killed?
Oh, we're
I don't have to hear this.
mill
Toby.
information.
Don't you see? It's you. You're the source of the withering.
Toby's the withering.
You are at the root of the rot that's is destroying this town. And that rot must be severed.
This is
Silent
just more
Mill.
foundation bullshit.
Toby, if you don't do this, it will consume this town. And when it's done chewing Hope's Junction to the bone, it will spread like a disease to the entire world.
Oh no.
I'm supposed to what? Sacrifice myself for the piece of shit people in this town?
It's the only way.
Not for me.
It's the only way. All right. Sacrifice yourself, Toby, you fucking withering. What? Is Astrid having sexual dreams about monster dogs? What's going on? Yeah, take the weed gummies. Oh, the community chose to throw it away. Fuck your weed gummies. Did not take the weed gummies from the CPS lady.
If Mama knew she's being buried on a farm, she'd throw a fit.
Well,
Wait, they're gonna
last
bury her
Wednesday,
on the
decide
farm?
which arrangement you want soon.
What are my options for flowers again?
Lilies, roses, or carnations. What was your mother's name? Ma'am, are you there?
Oh no, she didn't take the weed gummies, so now the monster dogs are real. It's just like Tassadul said. Sometimes getting high keeps them away.
Ma'am, are you okay?
I'll call you back later.
You should have listened to Tassadul. Lady Crow as corpse. I like your glasses.
You ungrateful little bitch!
Oh, Ingrid.
Thought you could escape me. Escape your blood? You should beg me for forgiveness. For forcing me to raise such a rotten little shrew. I should wring your neck. Mama, stop it. Please. Don't make you what? Stab your own mother? Do it. Do it. Be a good little girl and stab Mama in the eye.
Do it, coward. You won't.
Another big night for you,
Shido
huh?
Kudo 420.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Damn, Toby. Why are you treating Shido like that? Just trying to finish her shift at the fucking 7-Eleven.
I already told you I was sorry for everything. I don't know what else you want from me, Joy. You won't let me leave. And if I stay, I'm supposed to off myself for a bunch of pricks I don't even care about.
Wow, that pouring
What
animation.
a shit deal.
What was that?
Maybe I should off Rachel instead. What do you think, Joy? A maiden sacrifice to get you to leave me the fuck alone? Yeah.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, it's
We
Zane.
need help!
Is it Zane?
Hello?
No, that's a cameo.
We were mugged! Or attacked by something. My friend.
Lesserise and Azrael 28 as townspersons.
Let me take a look.
What is that?
I'm only kinda drunk. Let me help.
I don't know. Just stay back! You gotta do something. What the hell's your problem?
Oh no, Toby.
Shit! Please!
Yeah, get his ass.
Listen to it. Do you think it's dying? Come on. Let's get out of here.
Listen to it. Do you think it's dying? They're seeing Toby as a monster. Oh my god, they look like monsters to you. Wow. Remember Silent Hill? Remember Silent Hill 3? Yeah, they're doing the Vincent thing, but like literally, like unironically, They never read the interviews where the developers were like, no, Vincent was fucking with her. You're not just going around killing people as a crazy person who sees monsters. All right, time to endure, baby. Do I do anything? I feel like I shouldn't do anything. Usually I do 1 QTE, but I got full points yesterday while I was doing tech support and didn't touch anything at all. Take the day off. Let it burn. Here, can I get a, we'll do a prediction. There we go. Prediction up. If anybody wants to wager some scam points, if there's going to be a boss fight today during the Endure section, yes or no, if you think there will be a boss fight, you can wager your scam points. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so far, same cutscenes, nothing new. This is going to be the one with the air screamer. He sneaks past the bag boy. The air screamer pops out. The cameo comes out and gets the gun and shoots the air screamer. The air screamer chases the cameo away.
Stay away!
Oh no, bag boy. That must have been a berry picker. Look at all these berry pickers. All these jam makers. Hey, 364748858. It's your time to shine. You got to be a cameo. Look, look. Here comes 37869699420. Saving the day, saving Carl's life. God, this is so loud. Good job, numbers. The concept of failing every QTE and everything the guy does. Yeah, like he just succeeds. There's no feedback. This scene will always play out no matter if you do the QTEs or don't do the QTEs, because the only thing that really happens is the character's hope will increase or decrease, and that will only depend on the community overall, which is this down here. But it's been so buggy and messed up, they've had to go through and manually adjust it multiple times already. So it's probably not even really community influenced. It's more the developers can just set the values to whatever they need to be. This is more of a way for people to get points. This is your extra points for being here live, because you can only be part of the Endure segments when it's live. So this is supposed to be your free, you know, daily scam points. Excuse me, influence points. Influence points. They're completely different from scam points. But this is just another way to get a little bit of free points. It's still not much. You'll always get between 800 and 2400. I just got 2400 points. I'm not even touching my keyboard or my mouse. We've just been sitting back and watching the entire thing. I didn't do a single QTE. I got the max number of points. What you get is just RNG? No. Like, if you actually try to interact with it and fail, you get less points. Like, you'll usually get like 800 points. So if you actually try to interact with it, you get less. The most effective, most efficient thing to do, if all you're wanting to do with the Endure sections is get your free points, is to just not do them. Open it up and just let it play. Don't touch a single QTE, and you'll get the most points. You can do one. If you do one and it's perfect, it's not like a good or a great or an okay. Any of those will lower your bar. If you do one QTE and it's perfect so that the bar fills all the way, you'll still get max points. But why even do that? Just do nothing. Just do nothing and get max points. So, yeah, did we get some new fishing? Fuck! They took fishing away. What does hope mean, though? Supposedly, if a character's hope gets too low, they can just die. This affects, like, if they will die in certain situations in the story, but we've yet to see that happen with any characters, so we don't know if how this works or if it actually works the way that it's been advertised, because we have not seen it in action yet. We have not seen Hope actually do anything yet. Is this marketing for a game? No, this is the game. This is the experience. You watch the bad TV show, and then you come over here and play Shapeshifter. This is it. This is not like a commercial for something else that will be more substantial in the future. This is the entire thing. This is Silent Hill Ascension. Yo, Bach. With the girthy raid. This is Silent Hill Ascension. You guys are really out of luck, because the best minigame is gone. They took away fishing. Bach, did you get a chance to play fishing before they removed it? You gave up on the minigames? Oh, they introduced a banger of a minigame yesterday, but it's gone now. It's gone now. They introduced fishing. And it's easily the best game. Yeah, a minigame was here and it's gone now. Oh. Since we got a bunch of people raiding from Bach, and I know you're all huge fans of Ascension, just like me, just like our community here. Let's rewatch today's episode in case anybody missed it. And I've got some video. I can pull up a VOD of fishing from yesterday if y'all want to see that. But I usually rewatch these episodes multiple times and take notes.
What is this?
I did
Because I do like in-depth story
Now you're gonna
recaps every
give me what
Saturday.
I want, and then I'm done. I can't take this shit anymore.
A blight fetish.
So let's recap the fetish.
Hey! Did you hear
Toby
me?
has a fetish for blights.
I want Rachel's ass dragged in here, and I want her to pay for what she did to Joy.
Rachel will be dealt with.
Toby's mad as
I
hell
promise.
No.
about what
No more
Rachel
your
did to
cryptic
ruin his
bullshit,
life.
Xavier. This happens today.
Xavier might kill
Now.
her.
Toby, have you ever wondered why your life turned out the way it has? Your sister. She had a hard life too, didn't she? And those people you worked with at the steel mill?
Toby apparently
The ones
worked
who got
with
killed?
people at the steel
don't
mill
have to
and
hear
got
this,
people killed.
Don't you see?
They've been
It's
teasing
you.
us about what happened
You're
at the
the
mill
source of
for
the
like
withering.
2 weeks.
No.
You are at the root of the rot that's destroyed.
Yeah,
is
it
destroying
turns
this
out
town.
Toby is the
And that
withering.
rot must be severed.
This is just more Foundation bullshit.
Who would have thought?
Toby, if you don't do this, it will consume this town. And when it's done chewing Hope's Junction to the bone, it will spread like a disease to the entire world.
I'm supposed to what?
The whole
Sacrifice
world.
myself for the piece of shit people in this town?
It's the only way.
Not for me.
Xavier wants Toby to sacrifice himself for the town that hates him because he's a withering. I promise that's the actual context of what's going on in the show. I'm not just saying funny words. What the fuck is a withering? That's a great question. It's been 22 days. Maybe one day they'll answer it. Basically, it's when everything gets all Silent Hilly. When the world turns red and there's ash in the sky and there's monster dogs. I think that's when it's a withering. I think that's the withering.
What are my options for flowers again?
Lilies, roses, or carnations. What was your mother's name?
So this is Astrid. She's having sexual fantasies about monster dogs.
Ma'am, are you there?
A CPS agent, a Child Protective Services agent who came to take her son Orson away, gave her some weed gummies to try to make her feel better.
Ma'am, are you okay?
And
I'll
Astrid
call
chose
you
to
back
throw
later.
those weed gummies in the trash thanks to a community vote, because the community decides what happens in the story. So the community voted for Astrid to throw the weed gummies in the trash. And now she can't control her sexual fantasies about monster dogs. Also, here's a cameo character. There's a corpse that they just left the sunglasses on.
Little bitch! Thought you could escape me.
This is Astrid's mother who died in the first episode.
You should beg me for forgiveness. For forcing me to raise such a rotten little shrew. I should wring your neck. Mama, stop it. Please. Don't make you what? Stab your own mother? Do it. Do it. Be a good little girl and stab Mama in the eye.
Wow, how scary. I can see why Bach maybe won't keep up with this whole thing, because it is very
Another
scary.
big night for you, huh?
Yeah.
It's probably the scariest Silent Hill so far. This is Toby.
I already told you I was sorry for everything.
He just got told by Xavier he needs to sacrifice himself to stop the
Won't let me
withering.
leave. And if I stay, I'm supposed to off myself for a bunch of pricks I don't even care
Yeah.
about.
Can you believe it? not Toby.
What a shit deal.
And sitting next to him, that's his dead sister Joy.
Maybe I should operate
She's not real.
instead. What do you think, Joy? A maiden sacrifice to get you to leave me the fuck alone? Yeah.
Hello? Is someone there? We need help!
Hello?
We were mugged! Or attacked by something. My friend
Hey,
is
there's
hurt.
Lesseries and Azriel 28 as townspersons. These are some of my favorite cameos so
Let me
far.
take a look.
What is that?
Because they're going to beat the shit out of Toby. He looks like a monster to them.
Just stay back! You gotta do something. What the hell's your problem? Shit! Please! Please stop! Listen to it. Do you think it's dying? Come on, let's get out of here.
I like that they just walk up and beat the shit out of Toby and walk away. And then in the mirror, he's the monster. He was the Withering the whole time. Man, what a scary episode of Ascension. I'm glad all of you could come over here from Bach's channel and enjoy it. I'm sure you probably all saw it with Bach, but it might have been too scary for you the first time around. So maybe breaking it down and explaining the story, maybe put it into some context where everybody can digest it, process it a little easier. Yeah, let's collect these points. Ooh, I've almost unlocked my legendary cobweb avatar border. This should do it right here. Look at that. What a reward. I'm going to put that on right now. Say goodbye to the creepy finger border. I've got a cobweb border now. Look at this. How does everyone like my character, my avatar, by the way? I'm trying to model him after Zach Baggins, the host of Ghost Adventures. And I think it's looking pretty good. At this point, pretty much all I need is I want to replace the black beanie with a black ball cap. But man, I haven't gotten one yet. I don't even know if there is one. Oh, let me collect my moment. But there might be one. There might be one in the loot boxes. And since there's a lot of new people here, if you're not already following the channel, you can follow the channel and get some scam points, which are totally different from influence points. But we have mini games where you can affect the Nub Zombie cannon, and you can use scam points to play a little game that we're going to play called What's in the Box. First, I need to buy some more tickets for the cameos. I've already got 8, but this is the only thing worth spending points on anymore, is trying to get cameo tickets to get Zach Baggins into Silent Hill canon forever. So I'm just going to get some more of these. Oh, that's a lot of boxes. Wait. How's that only 5? Well, whatever. That's still 5 boxes. There was no boss fight. There was no boss fight. I forgot I had a prediction up. So, no boss fight. A lot of people just got some scam points for correctly predicting that there would not be a boss fight during tonight's Endure section. And we're going to start a prediction here in a moment. where you can try and use your scam points to predict what's in the box. What's in the fucking box? Prediction is open. Take a guess. Use your psychic powers. Predict what is in the box and then vote with your scam points. Do you think it will be a sticker / emoji? Do you think it will be a cosmetic, something wearable for our avatar? Will it be a piece of art or flair, such as an avatar border or a loading screen? Or will it be a duplicate item, something that we've gotten before, where it only gives you influence points instead of an item? So what's in the box? Get your predictions in. 13,200 points on sticker emoji, 5,800 on cosmetic, 3,600 on art and flair, and I think like over 1,000 on duplicate. Let's see what's in box number 1. 1 out of 5. What's in the box? It's disgusting. It's an uncommon emoji. The Collector. The Collector. So for everyone who guessed sticker emoji, look at that. Stinky Treen. Haha, wow, so good. Tiny Wolf, hold my nut. I can put, hold on, let me put chat back on. There we go. Congratulations. Let's go ahead and start another poll. Another prediction. We've got 4 more boxes. 4 more boxes. Predict what you think will be in the box. What's in the box? Stinky Treen. As someone who has made a majority of my emotes and things, emotes for a lot of other channels and stuff as well, what do you think of the quality of this emote? Awful. I predict it's a good game. I don't know about that. 11,000 points on art flair. About 3,000 on sticker emoji. 5,400 on cosmetic. 2,200 on duplicate item. What's it gonna be? Predictions are in. Box number 2 out of 5. What's in the box? It's a cosmetic rare avatar hair black wavy. Look at the black wavy rare avatar hair. It's rare. It's blue. That's how you know it's rare. 28.3 thousand points to Axicality and 11 others. We've still got 3 more boxes to open, 3 more chances to guess what's in the box. Using your scam points, make your decision. What do you think is in box number 3? We've seen a sticker, or we've seen an emoji, and we've seen a cosmetic. No art flair, no duplicate so far. We've got 6,000, almost 7,000 points on sticker emoji, 2,700 on cosmetic, 5,400 on art and flair, 6,000 on art and flair, 5,700 on duplicate item, 18,000 on sticker emoji. That's a lot of points. It's a lot of points if this is a sticker or an emoji in box number 3. Predictions are in. What's in box number 3? It's a cosmetic. The uncommon Avatar top inner red long sleeve. Can you believe it? These cosmetics, yeah, it's like a Star Trek red shirt. It really is. 34.4 thousand going to Thanatos, and 8 others who correctly guessed cosmetic for box number 3. 2 boxes left. The prediction just started for box number 4. Using your scam points, predict what will be in box number 4. We've had a sticker. We've had 2 cosmetics now. Still no art or flair. Still no duplicate item. You can't vote with your scam points, by the way. Betting with channel points is blocked in Poland. I can always only bet 0 points. I had no idea. I don't have any control over that. That's on... You'll have to take it up with Twitch and or Poland. It's probably something to do with gambling laws, even though there's no money involved. 11,000 on Art Flair, 9,500 on sticker emoji, little over 2,000 on cosmetic, and a little over 2,000 on duplicate. Predictions are in box number 4. It is another cosmetic uncommon Avatar bottom blue chinos. The Chino Morenos. So many cosmetics. The triple. Well, there's still one more box. 25,000.3 scam points going to Istaihi 86 and 5 others. And the final prediction has just started. Last chance to use your scam points for this stream outside of wasting them. I mean, everything that you can do with scam points is wasting them, but this is wasting them plus fun. 13,000, 14,000, almost 15,000 on sticker emoji, 10,000 on art flair, 1,200 on cosmetic, 1,300 on duplicate item. It's a lot of points. 16,700 points on sticker emoji, 11,000, almost 12,000 on art and flair, 6,300 on duplicate, 1,700 on cosmetic. A lot of people are saying there's no way we'll see another cosmetic, 4 cosmetics in a row after one sticker emoji. Final predictions are in. What is in the last box of today's stream? What's in the box? Art Flair Uncommon Banner Crawler. Look at it. The Crawler Uncommon Banner. Crawler cookies. 42,000 scam points going to Ryan 36921 and 9 others. Let's go equip our uncommon crawler banner. Yeah. Look at it. Look how nice it looks now with the cobwebs and the crawler banner. It's like a bug wing. Yeah, because the crawlers are the little human-faced bug enemies. during the endure sections. So it's like one of their little wings, one of their little bug wings. Wow. Loading screens. This is a new button. This wasn't here before. Now I can look at all my collected loading screens. We still need to unlock all these. Wait, season pass. Oh, I gotta get to it in the season pass. I'm like, why does this say locked behind season pass? I have the season pass. But simply spending $20 is not enough for these loading screens. I mean, look how beautiful they are. You've got to pay $20 and grind out the necessary experience to get it on the battle pass. So, you know, just so that everyone realizes how much effort that takes, I have the season pass and I play this every day, and I've gotten to level 28 out of 99 or like 110. It stops at like a weird number, 101. So like, you don't get that Hernandez basement legendary loading screen until level 84. You paid for the season pass. So full disclosure, since there's a lot of new people here who probably don't get it, this is a joke. I've literally been shit posting and memeing on Silent Hill Ascension since Halloween every single day without missing a day. This is by far and easily the worst thing to ever exist with Silent Hill in the name. Yes, it's worse than Book of Memories. It's worse than the fucking gambling machines. I've played the Pachi slot extensively. There's actual effort put into it. This is lazy. This is predatory monetization. This is like bad in every sense of the word bad. It's horrible. But I need you all to understand the type of Silent Hill fan that I am. I also hated Silent Hill Book of Memories, and I spent years, multiple years, playing through every single zone of Silent Hill Book of Memories. Do you know how many zones, how many randomly generated dungeons that is? 500. But nobody else had ever done it. Nobody else had ever recorded themselves doing it or streamed it. And I'm the type of Silent Hill fan who says, I will do that. For the sake of completion, I will do that because I've played everything Silent Hill. Like, I spent a significant portion of my life researching Silent Hill. I've been making a living on Twitch, streaming Silent Hill, doing in-depth story playthroughs since 2015, as well as speedruns. I've held multiple world records across several different Silent Hill games over the years. Silent Hill is my jam. I love this franchise. I love this series. And even the things that are not, you know, good in the series, things that I don't really enjoy, nothing holds a candle to how horrible Silent Hill Ascension has been. So yeah, for the sake of archiving this, every single day of it, every single stupid word that the devs say during a pre or post show, every single malfunction that we get during a daily episode or a daily endure segment, or every mini game that's fucked up, like everything, every aspect of this, I intend to interact with it and archive it live for the sake of being thorough and so that everyone can see everything they need to know about Ascension and steer way the fuck clear from it. So yeah, another fun day of Silent Hill Ascension in the books. I want to thank Bakwa Soup for the big raid. Thanks everybody who stuck around, especially if you enjoy what I'm doing and follow the channel. Again, I'm Nub Zombie. I've been streaming basically nothing but Silent Hill and some other stuff. A lot of Dead by Daylight. Those are kind of like my two most frequent games over the years. But if you like Silent Hill, you like story playthroughs and informative Silent Hill videos, speed runs, challenge runs, things like that, I'll be getting back to that in December. For November, I wanted to make this all Ascension every day, all the time. And we're 22 days in, and my brain has turned into melted cheese and is leaking out of my nose. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. And I love you very much. And it's time to pass the love along. We're going to go and find somebody we can raid. And if you like scam points, you can stick around for the raid and get some extra scam points to use on tomorrow's What's in the Box predictions. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so we should get a developer pre-show and a post-show along with tomorrow's new episode of Ascension. So we'll get to hear the devs say things, say words. That'll be fun. And Hirimi will most likely join me for a pre-show and a post show. Meow, 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 meow. Let's see. Let's go and raid Cup of Noodle. Cup of Noodle is playing some Alan Wake 2. And if you've never seen her before, she's done a lot of stuff. She's a variety streamer, but has done some horror. For those of you who in the past years may have watched the annual Scarathon, where we raise money for charity. I haven't been a part of it for the last couple years, but I used to do the Scarathons. I met Cup of Noodle through those charity events, and she's an awesome person. So definitely go check her out, show her some love, drop her a follow, and enjoy some Alan Wake 2. Even if you don't want to spoil Alan Wake 2, like I don't want to spoil Alan Wake 2 just yet, because I plan on streaming my first playthrough of it probably next month. Then pop in, show some love, and pop right back out if you need to. Get your extra scam points. It's just that easy. But either way, be nice, show her some love. I'll see you all tomorrow for some more Silent Hill Ascension. Till then, take it easy. Much love. Big thanks to everyone, especially Bach for that big raid again. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.